You came back. You came back. No one ever comes back. Wraith is shook. There's tears welling up in his eyes. Can't tell, because he looks away. There's a sniffle, and he looks back at you, beaming. I want to show you something. You follow Wraith to a corner of the ruins that you haven't seen. He brushes aside some dead leaves and branches, revealing a hatch on the ground. Want to do the honors? You open up the hatch with some effort and lower yourself in the long tunnel, grabbing onto a rusty ladder and beginning your descent. Be careful. The hatch. Oh, it's his Wraith symbol. You descend into a spooky, dimly lit room. It almost looks like an ancient ritual chamber with torches, tapestries, engraved skulls, and animal remains. On one end is a set of intricately carved locks and cuff mechanisms on a wall, a torture area. On the other side is a table of potions, books, and maps. You unfurl one of the larger rolled-up pieces of canvas, revealing a detailed map of the island. It's all here. Trapper's Cave, Spirit's lighthouses, Huntress's cabin. Spirit has a lighthouse? Huntress has a cabin? All of the common areas. Even IP Island is in the corner with little hearts drawn around it. I figured out the layout of the entire island. I need to know what it is I'm trying to escape from. Look at the book. One of the larger leather-bound books, and Wraith walks over, opening to a specific page. You see incantations, symbols, a drawing of someone chained to the wall. A different language you can't read, except for the words, Cult of the Black Veil. Conveniently, those words are in the exact language you can read. From everything I've found, I think these are the ruins of an ancient cult. They seem to be devoted to some type of sentient evil. Oh my god! This might be the island of the Cult of the Black Veil, where Felix and Elodie came from. I think they used this island, or maybe the person they worshipped did, and I think they used this ritual site to travel to and from the island. I think they sacrificed people on this torture wall in order to open some portal out of here. Look at the wall. Examine the chains and locks. It looks like some kind of torture wall. Wow, what happened to people here? Do they keep prisoners? It looks like they were tortured, but from what I was able to dig up, it was something more ritualistic, serving a larger purpose. I have no reason to believe these prisoners weren't alive for long. Do you think the Cult of the Black Veil is still around? Are we in danger? I don't know. Maybe. But I have a plan. All we need... And right as you're finally about to get some of that sweet, sweet information you've been lusting after, Claudette and Dwight pop in again. This time they swear it's a good reason. I promise we're not being manipulated this time. Honest. It's time for dinner, you silly goosies. Come and get food. Dwight, for the last time, the plural of goose is geese. Sorry, I keep forgetting. Oh my god, they interrupted. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. And that's not just from the remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon courting a psycho killer. Okay. Nothing is not an option. Say I had a great time. It was a blast. We had a great time and played cornhole. I won't tell you who won, but we both did in a way. Everyone rolls their eyes. Talk about sexy. No, really. If you're gonna tell us a story, talk about something sexy instead of whatever that was. Wraith smiles. You're strangely good at getting him to do that. Bring out dinner. No one trusts anyone now. If you could, I don't know, pick one of us. Maybe we could all move along with our lives, or, you know, some special projects we have going. You heard him. Who'll it be? Who you head off with for an evening activity? I'm just saying. Let's see. Obviously, it's the Wraith. I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? But I did pick you. Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. Wraith, bring me those legs. You catch up with Wraith, and as usual, he appears a little anxious. Hey, you seem a little off. What's wrong? Wraith stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. You can't tell, huh?
You must be getting to know me pretty well.
There's that big sigh again.
Sorry, sometimes I get too into my head.
You nod understandingly. Well, maybe there's some way we can get you out of there. Suggest throwing a frisbee. We're on a beach. We could throw around a frisbee.
Well, it's dark and I really don't like sports.
It's like you know nothing about him. Disappointing boner number 3.
But who knows, maybe it'll work.
Wraith grabs a frisbee, looks at you like it's a moon rock or something, then tosses the absolute bullet right in front of you. I'm gonna save, because this sounds like a mini game. You're so shocked at how absolutely sick that throw was, bro. This dude can really handle. In fact, you're so shocked you duck out of the way of the oncoming disc instead of catching it. I thought you weren't good at this.
Oh well, it really must be the Bernoulli principle, the gyroscopic inertia of a spinning disc.
He talks at you about 5 moments before running out of steam and realizing you haven't walked off like any normal, sane person would have.
Want to throw the frisbee back?
I guess so. Suddenly nervous, you clutch the frisbee in more or less the same way Wraith just taught you about. You aim and fire. It wobbles a little bit and sails away from Wraith, before catching the breeze and sailing perfectly into his outstretched hand. I crushed it! Uh-oh. Wraith starts to tremble.
Crush? No, never again. Can't crush.
Okay. You envelop him in a wordless hug. Sometimes silence is the best thing, you know? I wish Trapper understood that. Wraith eventually calms down, still looking away.
Thank you. Sorry,
You don't need to apologize or explain. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly.
Wow, this day went off so fast. I guess it's over.
I don't understand. Why is it... You strange, beautiful weirdo. And I'm eliminating Trapper! I'm gonna break his heart twice for him sending me in a cave! Get out of here, Trapper! This was very simple. Trapper, you scare the living shit out of me. You are eliminated.
That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck!
Oh. No, Trapper. I swallow.
But not in a good way. You bore me. You personality-free maggot. I wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though. Out of principles for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open and have fun on your date tomorrow.
Wow, that was surprisingly easy. We're sending our eliminated player home with a trickster. Okay, apparently whenever someone gets eliminated, they get a trickster body pillow.
Well, we'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything.
During hard times. Yeah, let's get to the interesting people.
I don't remember the last time I felt this nervous, excited. Chemically, those two feelings are very similar, but I don't know. Boner is really great. What else do you want me to say? I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before.
As far as you know.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spent talking about how much I don't care about the things signify deep yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? Nah.
What? No, you're not part of this. You don't get a confessional. The beautiful flower we shall give to Wraithy Poo. Wraith! You turn to Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him?
Wraith, since I got to this island, I've been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal and mundane. I love the way your brain works. I love the way your body moves, and how we are together.
Wraith looks like you just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little. His eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead.
Got anything to say, Wraith? Sounds about right.
Oh god, we broke Wraith's brain. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down about 60%. Good job, I guess. It was nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date. but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two were so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice you were there. What would he know about fun anyways? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like a strongman from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has a regular old button-up shirt with shorts on. No! Now's not the time to think about Trapper and the way his vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants. Classic Trapper trap. You're here with Wraith, remember? Who you choose for some very good reasons you must have, I'm sure. You cast all other thoughts out of your mind and you stand at the edge of the deck, looking out the ocean, wondering what's out there. Where you even are. The gentle rocking of the waves feels comfortable as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it his nerves or something else? I can't believe after spending so much time with me, you'd still want to do more. I'm only going to disappoint you. You can never disappoint me. Well, we'll see about that. We still have a full day ahead of us. Speaking of which, what exactly do you have planned for me today? Oh wait, that was me speaking. Before we get into that, I need to tell you something. That's about me, but ultimately, more about you. We spent a lot of time together. Fucking misclicked. Ah! You know, it's alright. I can pause it later and look back. You know, I'm awkward around other people, triggered by the sight or talk of money, weird about intimacy, but you are incredible and kind of patient. You put up with my quirks, and after spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different, and that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want, because I love. Almost there. He can't say it. That's okay though. You smile at him warmly. See, there it is. You always know how to comfort me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've been close to has abandoned me, usually against their will, but it still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just gonna be brutally murdered while I watch her over here sleep through it. You put your hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power, a small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. You're the first person in forever I felt like I could see a future with. Wraith holds up Azerov's skull. My story about the man who pulled out his boss's skull and spine, that was about me. You almost told them that you know. Everyone knows, but decide against it. Too long I've been attached to Azerov's skull. I have let it define me. No more. Wraith tosses the skull into the water. As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. What do you do? Leave that coin there. Alright, sure. I mean, he's not even looking, but okay. Waste an opportunity to pick up a perfectly valuable object that might come in handy very soon. Wraith turns to you smiling. He seems like a new man. Let's go back to the dump. What a romantic sentence to start this day off with. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement. Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight? He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotion and oils. Sensual. You ready? That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just, you're holding Azerov's skull again. You just made a whole big thing about how you felt like you changed and you're not defined by it and threw it away? Yeah, I did. Azerov was terrible and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his brother Paul. Also a really bad guy I took care of. I have 20 of these things. All real bad guys. Oh well, I guess he can't really change some people. Anyways, back to our exciting night to end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare. If you want to go find my bell. He takes a step closer and whispers, when you come back, we can ring it. Oh, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. And maybe soon he'll be losing his clothes. To get there, though, you have to find his bell. It's got to be somewhere on this island, right? Where do you start looking? I'm gonna save because I'm imagining a mini game. Huh. Huntress's cabin. I love a cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening at those. People are walking into them and back out of them unscathed all the time. You turn to leave and watch Wraith winking at you as you exit. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink at all. Some of the mud he usually uses to cover up his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. So, first time in Huntress's cabin. Wow. You enter Huntress's cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy with a warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here, if a kooky killer didn't already. Spot something shiny. Is that the bell? Reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. This Huntress shields an axe to your throat.
I found you. Now I get to kill you.
Please, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was your cabin. I wasn't doing anything bad. Please forgive me.
Did the wild elk offer my mother forgiveness, or did I skewer her?
It offered forgiveness? Huntress's eyes well up.
That's not what happened, but thank you for putting that image in my head.
She removes the axe from your throat.
So what are you doing in my house?
Well, Wraith gave me his bell yesterday, but I don't know what happened to it, so I'm trying to find it, and I heard it might be here. Huntress's eyes sparkle.
A bell? Maybe I know something about that. But I don't know if I want to tell you yet. Here, take a gold coin instead. I don't usually part with shiny things so easily. But this for the sake of forlorn love.
Thanks. I don't think this is gonna replace the bell, though. Huntress appears behind you and pulls you close, axe at your throat. Honestly, are you into this? Kinda.
Do you know what we do to ungrateful little critters who nip at the hand that feeds them?
I'm sorry. You're right. Thank you for the gold coin. I'll just get out of your way. It's not the bell, but this gold coin's pretty cool, right? So where to next? The Black Lighthouse? I suppose I could check out that creepy black lighthouse on the edge of the island. Lighthouses usually only have one big room at the top. Should be easy enough to search. To the Black Lighthouse! Surely what you're looking for will be there. It's not like Wraith has purposely sent you on a wild goose chase that will ultimately end up pointless. Wait. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Spirit, hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest. Her heart was never really in the process, was it? You start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh, hey, hot stuff. Yo, Trickster! You turn to see Trickster casually posed, light reflecting off his perfect skin. All of his too many abs glistening perfectly. Doing some snooping. I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We're gonna do face masks, and I told her I'd show her on stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we couldn't clear to be in this game are hanging out there. So, just out of view, and you and many interested parties lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh my dude, you have got to meet my good friend. Nope, stop right there. I'm not getting sued on dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith's spell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, my friend. I have no idea who you're talking about. But, you maybe want to hop over to the other island and check out my stage? I do? But I don't. No. Absolutely not. I'm on a mission. Trickster shrugs. Guess we're all alone on our own journey. Till we meet again. As Trickster vanishes, you ponder your next move, and I'm left wondering, who just says no to checking out the sexy pop star's special hideaway? So where to next? Go Trapper's Cave. At least I know to look out for, well, traps. With that in mind, I'm sure I can get in and out safely and find that bell. The Trapper's Cave! Wow, this game sure is much bigger than you thought, huh? Mind you to replay it a couple times and really be able to grasp how much work was put into it. I will, don't worry. You enter Trapper's Cave tentatively. He is called Trapper. It stands for a reason. There may be some traps. Illuminated by deep blue, the cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. You find yourself hoping Wraith's bell isn't in here. You hear a voice from behind a pile of rocks, like a feeble man calling for help. I'll look around. You ignore the voice and look around the cave, because you have a job to do. Hey, maybe play this again to find out who the voice belongs to. Just saying, could be fun, or you already know. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin! I'll leave it. You know what? Rather than hearing somebody remind me that this is Trapper's Cave after all, I'm just gonna not touch anything. You step back from all things shiny and enticing, consider just leaving and figure out this whole bell situation some other way. Well. If it isn't Boner who you decided against spending time with me, yet here you are in my cave.
You can't help but be drawn to me, can you? What is this, my animal magnetism? My musk? My hopeless devotion to leg day? I don't think Wraith has ever even set foot on leg day.
No time to figure out what the hell this even means. You think fast. You're right, Trapper. It's a leg day thing. I love your leg days, and also the musk. Love the good musk.
Knew it.
Listen, I know I made the wrong choice, eliminating you and going with Wraith. How could I have been so stupid? You should probably cleave me in two, hack me into pieces. I deserve worse. But if you'll let me, I want to go back to Wraith and tell him I made a mistake and I'm leaving him for you? Trapper stares at you unnervingly, a twinkle in his eye.
I should probably cleave you in two, you're right. But it takes a truly self-assured person to admit their mistakes. And you're clearly aware that you're stupid, so you know, we're making progress.
Whoa! Are you pulling this off?
I'll let you go on one condition. When you break the news that you're leaving him for me, well, tell him he has skinny chicken legs.
Yes, if you want, I can tell him that. Trapper lets out a hearty laugh.
Oh yeah, I want.
You scramble out of Trapper's cave as you hear his deep laughter echo behind you. Hope the bell wasn't there, because if it was, you're never going to get it. Well, damn. You've already searched spots the Huntress and the Spirit hang out. You even visited Tricks. Wait, no, I didn't. Maybe you didn't. But you had the chance and turned it down. Look, this game has a lot of options of how to play it. And there was no bell anywhere. Looks like you're just going to have to admit defeat on this one and head back to Wraith empty-handed. If you were a game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Wraith is, well, I don't want to say unkind, because he's been really nice this whole time, but there's a whole spine-ripping thing. Oh shit, he's right. You enter the ruins of the Cosmic Dump, prepared to deliver Wraith the bad news. I know it seems he's sweet and shy, but he's not a killer, but he totally is. Is there a chance he could kill you? But the place is empty. Whew. Wraith must be off somewhere, still preparing. What are you gonna do? You still don't have his bell. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out.
Who are you talking to?
Huntress pops up from behind one of the giant obelisks, smiling behind her mask.
I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking prey.
Oh yeah, that sounds fun.
After you left, I was thinking, I want to tell you about the bell.
Oh my goodness, Huntress, thank you!
But it's going to cost you.
You empty your pockets and hand over all your gold coins.
Ooh, sparkly! Okay, so Wraith's bell. I saw the Spirit with her yesterday. She was walking back from here and she says that she was eavesdropping on your date. So when you weren't looking, she stole it to sabotage your budding relationship with Wraith. I think she said something to do about a cringy truth or dare game.
Oh!
I think they had a fling or something and she's still mad about it. Or not? Who knows? She's definitely mad about something. Even though it's rusty and old, it's still kind of shiny, so I offered to pay her for it. But she said she had a perfect spot for it picked out, at the top of her lighthouse.
Oh, great. I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit.
Tell her I'll still buy it from her.
Oh, great. I need to head back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. Oh my god. You return to the lighthouse and head right upstairs. No more messing around, and this time, Spirit is waiting for you! Word on the street is you're looking for me? Did you have Trickster distract me? Spirit rolls her eyes. You're really piecing it together, huh, Sherlock? Alright, whatever. I messed with Wraith so little. I'm so sorry. That doesn't sound like she's actually sorry. So, you want Wraith's spell. How about we play a little game? I call it, Don't Look Into the Light or Die. You can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light. And if you look directly at it, I'll die. Precisely. You're much smarter than you look, no offense. I'm gonna save right here because I know I'll die. Stop on Spirit. And don't look straight into the light. If you look directly at it, your brain probably won't survive the stress. Okay, this is hard. Perfect. 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 Oh, I wanted. And I missed. Okay, hold on. I want to see what happens if I get a perfect. Okay. That counted? How was that? I'm dying. So that isn't completely. Okay, that's it. Load. I'm reloading. The perfectionist in me is screaming at the top of my lungs. Oh. Okay, last try, swear to God. Oh! It was the last one! I was literally on the last one. Ah, the last one again. It's killing me, dude. I'm gonna get this eventually. I really am. Anything for the unhidden dialogue. That was perfect, somehow. Perfect. 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 Perfect, let's go! Well, congrats, you followed basic instructions. Guess how you your prize? Your prize is, you didn't die, and your soul isn't completely evaporated into steam and float away. Spirit hands over the bell! I got the bell without hurting myself. Now please leave me alone. Gladly. And with that, you march triumphantly back to Wraith. You excitedly walk in to see Wraith in his sexiest outfit yet. Without his shirt on. Oh! Your eyes do the cartoon thing where they bug out of your skull. Oh! In true Wraith fashion, his reaction is a little more subdued. He just looks at you and sort of smiles. Hope you have something for me that isn't gonna make me as happy as I just made you. Look at this guy, so open and comfortable, his own skin, cloak, painted, burnt flesh thing. Beaming, you hold up the bell. It took me all over the island, but I found it. Spirit stole it because it's a long story. Now you want to tell me what we'll be doing with it? Wraith holds up the bell in tears. He kisses it. Weird. Only one more thing until we can finish this. What are we finishing, or should I say who? You wink. Always a nice touch. You know, I can't tell you yet. But while we wait, Wraith hands you a super sexy outfit. Outfit is maybe a strong of a word. This is barely more than just a tiny bit of cloth connected by various thin elastic bands. You look at it and bite your lip. Should I change? You better. You duck behind some of the obelisks and take off your clothes, slipping into a new sheer barely 3 collection of straps. It is incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked with this on than you would be if you were actually naked. It's really something. Eyes up here. Sorry, it's just, it's impressive. Turn to Wraith and model your new outfit. I'm wearing basically nothing. Oh, just you wait. The lights dim. Oh dang, is this what you've been waiting for, you little freak? Relaxed and confident, Wraith is totally a different person than the introverted loner you met when you arrived on the island. Are you ready? I want to give you my heart. I'm ready. The lights go out. It's so chilly. Don't worry, we'll warm up. He's not wrong. Wraith's skin feels like fire on yours. The fire he's been so afraid of this whole time. You melt into his arms, his lips exploring. I should probably leave you two alone. Feels weird to be documenting this. Before I give you my heart, I'm gonna give you something else. There it is. Yeah, I'm gonna head out. I'll see you in a hold-up. Even in the dark, I think I know that smell. It's like salad dressing mixed with suntan oil. Triton Claudette. I guess they like to watch.
Hold your shut, lovebirds. Wraith, your special guest is here a little early.
Wow, I didn't know human bodies could fit that way together.
Surely they can. I'll show you when we're done tonight.
Jesus! The lights pop back on. You and Wraith are still wearing virtually nothing.
No time to get dressed. We've got to go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time. And no, not some double entendre. Follow us.
Dwight and Claudette disappear into an open hatch in the ground. Wraith throws on some clothes and you both follow. Well, I'm still wearing this thing. It's even colder down here.
Well, have fun. Archer pretty much stops at getting you here. Contrary to what you may have heard, we don't like to watch. Not this. See you later.
They climb back up the ladder as you turn around. Across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman. Grandma Abby!
Philip!
They embrace. You are suddenly aware of how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are. Forgive me, Boner 3. This is my grandmother.
Abigail, pleased to meet you, Boner. So you're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting.
Interesting? What does that mean? Do I need to earn the respect from Grandma Abby now? What I will do is I will save because I'm not doing that mini game again. I'm gonna save just in case.
I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come, help me make drinks.
You go with Grandma Abby. I have to propel the bell. Happy to, Philip. Wraith looks sheepish, like he's reverted a little back to his old self. Oh yeah, I guess I never told you my real name. Philip Ajomo. But don't worry, I knew. You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip Ajomo. Wraith laughs, grabs the bell and leaves. Grandma Abby takes your hands and guides you to the table with potions.
Come, let us get some refreshments. I'm an old lady. It's not so easy for me to mix these, exactly. My hands just aren't as steady as they once were. You'll need to help me pour.
Now doesn't seem like the time for questions like, what is this or what are we supposed to drink these possibly poisonous liquids? Just get to it. Fill that cup up. Perfect. Perfect. Oh,
not bad.
I'm not too worried about this one, actually.
Not bad. That could have been better, but I certainly wouldn't be able to manage it. I suppose it'll have to do. Come, while we wait, I want to make sure you're the one.
You sit across from her and she smiles brightly at you.
Philip has been through so much. He saw things as a child that no child should ever even think about. I fear of what that could do to a person, but not Philip. He is thoughtful and strong-willed. He's a good boy.
I agree. Although thinking back to what you two were getting up to right before this, maybe you don't agree.
Tell me, Boner, Philip's birthday is coming up. What would you get him as a gift?
A statue of a horse. Something big and bold. Maybe a statue. Maybe you have a horse. You have no idea why you said that. You immediately regret it, but Grandma Abby's face lights up.
Wonderful! That would remind him of the knight, his favorite chess piece.
Yes, I know. You liar. I did know!
Okay, tell me this. If Philip could be a tree, what kind of tree would he be?
Cactus. True survivor. Prickly on the outside, but warm on the inside. It can be alone and thrive in any climate like Wraith. Nods content, then she calls out,
Philip, we are ready.
Give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you.
Well then, how about a game to lighten up the mood before our big event? Maybe we can do some constellation trivia, play cornhole.
Whoa, how convenient! You may have played one of these before. Never mind. The fact is we are in a different location. It makes no sense that you could do them underground in a completely different area. We have plenty of money to make some other mini games, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just have some goddamn fun for once in your life. Since one of these games may be familiar to you, who knows? Oh, is that a typo? You might get an extra relationship status boost if you try the one you haven't before. But what do I know? I'm just an omniscient narrator. Constellation trivia. Random questions about constellations and bizarre high-stakes situation. Look at us. We're in an educational game too. Grandma Abby sizes you up.
Okay then. What can you answer this? This constellation roughly translates to sea whales located in a region of the sky alongside other water to related constellations.
I want to say Cetus. Perhaps realizing she underestimated you. You smile proudly.
You're right. But maybe that was a lucky guess. Okay, next. What do we call the constellations located in the ecliptic or the path of the sun?
Don't you mean elliptic? I want to say the Trifimiplicus. That's how delightful. No, in fact, I just made that word up. Oh, now we're having fun. I'm going to pretend you let her have that one. Last question. This constellation first described by Nicolas Louis de Lacaille and roughly translates to pendulum clock. Horologium. Okay, I thought that was tough, but you got it. Good job. You two, you got... Oh, wait, hold on. You got two right. You want a medal or something? At least Grandma Abby doesn't hate you. I'm glad you got a moment to relax. Sorry I yelled at you earlier. It's been a long game. Your A3 enters, holding the bell. It looks brand new. I think we're ready. Time to drink up. Grandma Abby hands out the potions or drinks you made. First to Wraith, then herself, then you. She stops and looks at you. She stares you down intensely, with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon my Philip. Do you understand? He has been abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he is here now, and he has opened up to you, of all people. You cannot betray him, or I will haunt you from my grave! And my spectral form is not always as nice as this one before you right now. Oh, thank you for your advice. Wait, you're a ghost? Of course, dear. Now, where were you two before I arrived? We were about to play a board game. Fully clothed, of course. It's okay, she knows. She does? Of course I do. It's a requirement of the ritual. The what? Grandma Abby and Wraith stands up and walk to the wall with hanging chains and locks. Are you ready? Yes, I'm finally ready to leave this place. As Grandma Abby places Wraith in chains, your jaw drops! What is happening? This is what it's been working towards. This is how we consummate our relationship. The cult of the Black Veil would do this ritual to leave and return to the island. One lover would be sacrificed, and the other would do the sacrificing. So here I am, ready to move on, to be sacrificed. No, this is crazy. I don't even know what to do. That's why Grandma Abby's ghost was summoned to help. Philip's heart must be removed, lit on fire, and the bell rung. Everything you've done here has been building up to this. I am in shock. You look up at Wraith, arms and legs splayed against the cold, mossy stone. I'm gonna save. You have to do the ritual. You have to carve out my heart.
You don't get an invitation like that every day. Sounds like fun, doesn't it? You've done so well, you've earned it. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water do you think I am?
I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I couldn't. You never would have come to me on this journey. A disturbingly calm Grandma Abby hands you a jagged dagger. It seems far too dull for this job. Kind of looks strangely familiar. All he wants to do is to leave this place. With you. You can make that happen. Those who stay together, stay together. Grandma Abby, still witty under very intense and disturbing circumstance. This ritual requires sacrifice on both ends. We both need to be in love with each other. I love you, and I've been waiting to give you my heart. Please take it. Did I get it perfect first time? Did I really get it perfect first try? Let's go for the bad ending first, because I'm an asshole. No, this has gone too far. Wraith and Grandma Abby both look at you, surprised. Look at yourself, chained to a wall, begging me to carve out your heart. You've lost your mind. Oh. Tomia, I won't do this. I'm not a killer. And neither are you. Wraith looks at you for a minute, then his eyes go dead. Spare me these lame platitudes. After all this time, this is how you're gonna treat me? Like some out-of-control child? Oh shit, these things. Why did I ever let someone in again? Why does this keep happening? Wraith easily wrenches himself from his locks and strides towards you with purpose. Before you know what's happening, he wraps the chains around your throat. I am a killer, and now you get to see why. Didn't think he had it in him, huh? Game over. I got fucking slaughtered. The others were right about you this whole time. How did I not see before? Good. More. You actually believe in this dumb ritual? You believe you could fall in love with me and get off this island? Wraith, as usual, looks sad, but more importantly, a little frightened. Well, I don't love you, you freak, and you're never getting off this island. Yes, do it. But I am, because I won. I am the most ultimatest, deadiest by daylightiest evil in the world. I could take this dagger and stab you, but I'm doing something even worse. No, no, please. I'm breaking your stupid heart. Damn, Boner, you're the worst. You smile proudly, psychopathically, as the entity itself enters and stands by your side like a proud parent. The world I've created for you all just keeps getting more interesting. It's the entity, you know, the blah 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 blah. And the evil bulb lit up by suffering and malice. Wraith and Grandma Abby are in shock. Tears well up in Wraith's eyes. You monster. But it's me. It's Philip. I love you. And I love how easy you made this for me. You're pathetic. Now, Boner. Entity loves all of its precious killers equally. But I'll tell you what. You can have the closing remarks. You've earned it. And you're only the new killer on this island. What? I'd like to thank you for playing my little game. I had so much fun manipulating you, I could ascend now to someplace better. But maybe I'll stick around and see if I can break some other hearts. Oh no! Oh my god, I'm becoming a killer. Oh, I feel bad. Oh, I feel bad. Over on IP Island, you and the entity watch the trickster perform to a massive crowd. The drinks are strong, the weather is perfect, the music is loud, and you feel great. Also, you have backstage passes. Your skin looks great, and oh yeah, you just won $1 million. Nice! Not that Wraith is there. No, he's not allowed, and besides, he wouldn't want to go, even if he could. But like I said, he can't. No, all Wraith can do is wander the beach alone, clutching the freshly sewn hole in his chest where his heart once was, before you ripped it out. Congratulations. You proved yourself to all of us by breaking the heart of a sad, pathetic, evil monster, stringing him along, tricking him into loving you, and then revealing your evil plan at the worst possible moment. You're a genius. Now go enjoy your victory. Oh my god, I do not feel proud about that. I do not feel good. Oh, I feel dirty. I feel dirty. Oh, I feel dirty. I feel so dirty. I'm gonna check shit right now to make sure everything's functioning normally. Like, that's normal. This is normal. Oh, I feel like I'm fucking monster, dude. I feel bad. Okay. Now to do the good ending. Accept Wraith's love. I love you too. Stifling tears, you accept the dagger from Grandma Abby and, after taking a moment to compose yourself, plunge it into Wraith's chest. He winces and groans as you slice him open. I'm sorry. As you dig the knife in, Wraith reaches out and brushes his thumb across your cheek. Even in this nightmare situation, your heart races and your cheeks flush red. He smiles through the pain. Your hair was covering your face. I wanted to get a better look at you. Awkward! Not as awkward as you're actually doing, though. Which, to remind you, is plunging a dagger into his chest of your beloved right after declaring your love for each other in order to remove his heart for a strange ritual that might be complete bullshit. Real Romeo and Juliet vibes. Wraith goes limp as you insert your hand into the gaping hole you made. It's slippery and warm, and you're not a doctor. How are you supposed to? Oh, nope, there it is. You slipped your hand under his ribcage, and that is definitely a heart. You try not to vomit as you wrap your fingers around it, take a breath, and pull. It slides out surprisingly easy. Grandma Abby snips some arteries and veins and takes the heart from you. Covered in blood and tears, you watch her put the beloved's heart in a stone dish and light it on fire. She takes the bell, looking fresh and shiny and new, and rings it. There is a blinding flashing light. In that instance, you worry you've killed Wraith for nothing, and then blackness. Through the darkness, you hear the sounds of the waves lapping. It's calm and still, but just like when the journey began. Remember that? Feels like it was exactly 1 hour and 24 minutes ago. You realize everything is dark because your eyes are closed. You decide to keep them that way for just one more moment. You did it. You fell in love with the killer, made him fall in love with you, and you consummated your relationship by agreeing to sacrifice him in a questionable ritual in order to get off this island. Did you do the right thing? Did you play the game correctly? I guess we did. You open your eyes. You're still here, and you feel a weight has been lifted. You look to your right. Wraith is there. Alive. He has stitches on his chest. Your love is alive, but the ritual didn't work. What is going on in this place? Outside, Claudette and Grandma Abby buried Dwight in a hole, sculpting him into a sandcastle in the shape of a T-Rex. We could join them and play in the sand, or we could get down and dirty right here in my cabana. Let's leave them out of here until high tide. No, let's leave them out there until high tide. Maybe longer. Wraith smiles. Rawr, that's Dino form. I love you.
Almost fucking died.
I'm genuinely shocked I got that correctly the very first time. That is insane. Okay, I will pull it up right now. See, this is my current thing. I have not pulled this up at all. Like, I do not have any of the guides open for the moment, so I'm pretty shocked. I was thinking, oh yeah, I'll just explore the story organically and see where I go from there, but no, apparently I got right to that section of the endings. That is insane. Like, hold on, I gotta look at, do I have to do, like, specific shit? Do I have to do specific shit? Okay. Break this up. Okay, apparently you don't have to do these exactly, but I did them well enough, which is nutty. Okay, what's up next? Okay, so after Wraith, we now have to do Huntress. Wow! This has been Boney McBonerton here with Dead by Daylight. Have a good day now, and goodbye. No, sorry, Hooked on You. A Dead by Daylight dating sim. You'll have to forgive me. I get these two games confused quite a lot.